Welcome back to T-Facts! Today, we're diving into the latest drama and developments from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We've got 4 unique stories lined up that you won't want to miss, so let's jump right in! First up, Kyle Richards opens up about her recent conversation with Sutton Stracke off camera, revealing the emotional aftermath of their conflict over Mauricio's cheating rumors. What did Sutton have to say that left Kyle questioning their friendship? Next, Kyle finds herself under fire as podcast host Nick Viall calls out her controversial actions on the show. Is it all an act? Let's explore the heated moments that have everyone talking. Then, we take a look at the ongoing feud between Kyle and Dorit Kemsley. With both women going through separations, should they be leaning on each other during this tough time? We'll break down how their friendship is evolving amidst the chaos. And finally, Kyle Richards gives us updates on her life as she transitions towards becoming an emptynester. How is she coping with her daughters growing up, and what do their future college plans look like? Stay tuned because we're bringing you all the juicy details and our thoughts on these hot topics. Kyle Richards recently made headlines during an emotional episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. In a candid moment, she opened up about a private conversation she had with Sutton Stracke off camera, following the resurfacing of rumors regarding Mauricio Umansky's alleged infidelity. In the after-show segment, Kyle revealed that after Sutton stirred the pot with her comments during the most recent episode, she felt the need to confront her. Kyle recalled, "Later, she said to me, 'I don't know why I said that. I got so confused.' However, Kyle wasn't buying it, asserting, 'Do I believe that was an actual accident? Absolutely not.' With their friendship hanging in the balance, Kyle expressed her disappointment, saying, 'I thought that we were good friends and that we'd fix things, and now I'm not feeling like I can really trust you at all.' The tension escalated when Sutton claimed during the episode that Kyle herself had infidelity in her marriage, with Mauricio prompting Kyle to respond incredulously, 'What part? Who did?' Due to complicate matters, Kyle and Mauricio announced their separation in July 2023, making their relationship a hot topic among fans and cast members alike. The situation became even murkier as Mauricio competed on season 32 of Dancing with the Stars, sparking further speculation regarding his closeness with partner Emma Slater. As the drama unfolds, one thing is clear: Kyle is not one to shy away from confronting issues, especially when it involves her friendships and family. Tune in next week to see how this storyline continues to develop on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. In another compelling development, Kyle Richards has found herself at the center of controversy yet again. Podcast host Nick Viall recently took to his show, The Viall Files, to address Kyle's actions during season 14 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Viall didn't hold back, questioning her authenticity and calling her behavior into scrutiny. He stated, "What the FCK, Kyle? What is going on?" referring to the intense confrontation she had with co-star Dorit Kemsley that left Kyle visibly upset, with veins popping out on her forehead. Viall pointed out how Kyle's reactions seemed indicative of guilt, emphasizing, "If that doesn't scream guilty, I don't know what does." Richards had previously admitted to maintaining communication with PK Kemsley, Dorit's husband, which only fueled the fire. In the same episode, Kyle admits that if someone were talking to her husband, she'd be just as pissed, Viall remarked, questioning Kyle's sincerity. The tension escalated as Dorit confronted Kyle about her friendship with PK amidst their respective marital troubles. Viall argued that this was a clear contradiction in Kyle's stance, saying, "You just acknowledged and empathized with Dorit and said that you would feel exactly how she feels. And yet, you still want to convince everyone else that they're wrong and you're right?" Nick Viall concluded his critique by suggesting that perhaps Kyle is putting on an act for the show. "I'm prepared to believe that it's all an act, that Kyle is just taking one for the Beverly Hills housewife team," he said. As the season progresses, fans are left wondering, is Kyle truly being herself, or is she playing a game? Stay tuned to see how this unfolding drama impacts her relationships with the other housewives. In a twist of fate, both Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley are navigating their marriage's breakdown simultaneously, leading many fans to question why they aren't supporting each other during this challenging time. As both women face significant changes in their personal lives, the tension between them has reached new heights. Despite their history of being close friends, their ongoing feud seems to overshadow the common ground they could share. During an episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Erica Jane pointed out to Dorit, "I are both in unique situations, and you need each other now more than ever." However, it appears that their unresolved issues are continuing to create distance. The series of minor conflicts between Kyle and Dorit have compounded over time. Fans have witnessed everything from private texts being leaked to accusations of exaggeration about their friendship. Kyle was particularly upset after a reunion where she claimed Dorit ranked her last among her sisters, and accusations flew about whether either woman was trying to sabotage the other's emotional state during this tumultuous period. As Kyle faces her own feelings of loneliness and vulnerability with her separation from Mauricio, she needs a friend to lean on. Dorit likewise grapples with the complexities of her own separation from PK. Both ladies are left feeling wronged and misunderstood, yet they have found it difficult to communicate these feelings civilly. The overarching question remains, will these two women put their differences aside to support one another through this trying chapter? The stakes are high as they must navigate their personal turmoil while attempting to reconcile their friendship. Keep watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to see if they can find a way to come together, or if their feud will only deepen as their marriages unravel. And finally, Kyle Richards is taking us behind the scenes of her life as she heads towards becoming an emptynester. During a recent Amazon live stream, she opened up about her feelings on her daughters growing up and what that means for her family dynamic. Kyle, who has 3 daughters, Alexia, Sophia, and Portia, shared that while she still has 2 of them living at home, she is definitely heading in that direction of empty nester life. She remarked, "I will get there one day," as Sophia just turned 25 and is starting to think about her own future plans. Kyle expressed her gratitude that Sophia, who recently celebrated her birthday, isn't in a rush to leave home just yet. Portia, the youngest at 16, is already filling her calendar with college tours, much to Kyle's excitement. "You guys, I'm going to be looking at colleges with Portia." "This is crazy," she exclaimed during the stream. As Kyle reflects on her daughter's growth, she reminisced about how she started her journey on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills when Portia was just a baby. "I started this show when Portia was in diapers and sleeping in a crib," she said. "Now we're going to be touring colleges in the spring." Kyle's experience resonates with many parents as they navigate the bittersweet emotion of watching their children become more independent. As she humorously pointed out the loud and busy atmosphere of their home life, Kyle also noted how quiet it can be when her daughters are out and about. As viewers, we can't help but wonder how Kyle will adjust to this new chapter in her life, especially as she continues to face personal challenges amid the ongoing drama with her friends. Stay tuned as we follow Kyle's journey on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and see how she balances her family life with the ups and downs of being in the spotlight.